guys. So, forgive the quality of the video, but this is the project that we'll be working on today. This is my 1979 Chevy El Camino. I bought it as you see it, with no windshield, no front end, for 500 bucks. So basically, it was running, not that great. I drove it home in the rain, as is, and did a little tuning to it, and it's been yielding some pretty good results that I'm happy with. So going forward with this project, it's mostly just going to be a bunch of fiberglass work to repair the rust stuff and fiberglass interior work. Definitely a budget build, just enough to keep me dry while I'm rolling around in this thing. I'm not going to put too much effort into it, just keep it fun. So going forward with that, we're looking at this dashboard in its 1979 glory, all original, everything cracked up, sitting in the elements for a couple months on top of that with no windshield. Nice hole right there. So let's get it out of here and into the house. So I chose to do this on one of the coldest days of the year, which is why you see me inside the house. And no time or point will I ever recommend you guys messing with any kind of fiberglass resins or any sort of chemicals that leave fumes. But here I am doing it. So anyway, here we have this spray foam. This is what I'm using since the dash is predominantly made of foam. If you can, which you most likely will be able to and have a free hand, try to wipe the tip every time you start to spray a new area to get the, residual foam off. It just helps keep a neater appearance, and it helps you get more precise cornering and stuff where you really need the foam to be. Take your time on this. The foam will expand, so don't think just where it is where it's going to be. Yeah, you might want to start a little deeper in the holes and just let it kind of fill itself in. Like I said, it will expand. And you guys can actually take it a step further than I'm doing and fill in all the smaller pockets and really take it as far as you want. Perfection isn't necessary with this. This is just a substrate. We're going to be laying fleece on top of that and then layers of fiberglass with some body filler and then ultimately painting it to whatever coating or color or maybe even rhino lining. I don't know, guys, what I want to do with this, but until we get to that point, just make sure you try to fill in all the spots that are broken out that you're going to want to repair. I know this is going to seem like it's just messy, but it's very easy to shape this stuff, and it sands down in literally a couple of strokes with some 80 grit sandpaper. And again, you're not trying to get it perfect once you do sand it. You're just basically going to try to get this stuff to be the shape that the dash once was. So I'm taking my time here, laying this out as best I can. And now you guys will see me utilizing one of the bread knives from the kitchen to cut this foam down. And I've cut away here a majority of it. Still some sanding could be done. I was pretty happy with the end result. Now again, some fleece is going over this, but if you sand it, like you see I did here, you start to get happy with the results. And that's why I say if you guys want, really take your time, because you can fill in all the cracks, and it is pretty satisfying, I won't lie. But for what I'm doing here, I might even be putting a gauge cluster pod in the middle, so I'm just going to roll with it. Check it out. After a little while, some sanding's got me some good results, and I'm also taking some 80 grit and sanding lightly, but enough to leave a scratch all this plastic and stuff that I'm going to be adhering this adhesive to that the fleece is going over. Now here you'll see, guys, I am using a bonding adhesive that came in a bottle. You guys can do it with spray guns, HVLP. I recommend putting a little food dye in there to help you guys see your spray coverage and your pattern. But here I got it on. I ended up spreading it with a foam brush, and I laid it on with my hand. I cut out reliefs. That's what I'm doing right here. These aren't the final product. These are just reliefs to let the material flow into the corners so I can bend it and staple it out the way. The staples aren't permanent. They're kind of just trying to hold it in shape. If the shape ends up not being too good, I might just end up deleting those two lines. So this is it with one layer of fiberglass resin, just enough to get this to kind of harden up. You don't want it to be shiny or perfect just yet. You just want it to start sucking in the fiberglass resin. And then from this, guys, I'm going to go on top of it with some fiberglass. Once I clean up these little holes and such, we can start building up with fiberglass, which will be in our next video. Just fiberglassing and doing body work to kind of get this thing into a better shape. So I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up, guys? So I'm pretty sure you guys have a few questions about the progress on the shop. And well, shit, if you don't, I'll tell you about it anyways. So we have walls up now, which I'm stoked about. In addition to those walls, we have closing access doors, and we have garage doors that go up and down and lock, which is pretty cool. So it allows me to start doing some work and pushing work through there. And I can actually start filling with my powder coat like I want to, which I am pretty hardcore looking forward to. So that's exciting. In addition to that, you guys are going to start seeing more videos about my cars featured on here. I was able to secure the oil pan and the accessory drive for the LS motor that I plan on dropping in the C5. Again, if you guys have been following, I have a C5 that's pretty torn up, but all it needs as far as function is an engine. It has a trans and everything. So that's the project that I'll be working on soon. And you guys will be seeing a lot of that here. And of course, this is the first start of the playlist videos for the El Camino happening right now. So you guys, things are starting to come together. I appreciate you guys sticking with me so far and watching my shenanigans. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.